We have just passed Labor Day weekend in America here, and now we're getting to the season of the year coming up to fall, when most churches in America have what they're called their stewardship campaign. Everybody probably knows what that is. It's sometimes an awkward time in the church because the church needs, in order to make plans for their budgets and needs for the next year, goes through a stewardship campaign to ask people to pledge money for the coming year to help continue God's mission. Welcome to one of our videos from St. Mark's Episcopal in Dalton, Georgia. And you can see us well here. It's a very windy day, so bear with me. Stewardship's sort of an awkward time because people don't like to talk about money or be asked to give money. But it's unfortunately, that's what they refer to stewardship to, is promising money. But the Episcopal Church teaches us that stewardship is more about than just giving money. It's more about providing money for the church, but also providing or dealing with our relationship with God. In the Episcopal Church, what we learn is besides money, we also have stewardship of our time in order to devote our time to furthering God's missions, to use our time worthily to help others. Also as stewardship of our talents, to use what unique talents we're given in order to help God and to use for God's purposes. And finally, also, we're at stewardship, obviously, of our treasure, not just our money, but to manage our own resources in a way that reflects our belief in God, our faith, and also our values. Now, also in the Episcopal Church, we have a stewardship of creation because we're asked to do what we can to help sustain God's gift of creation to us to do that. But in the Episcopal Church, we also have the stewardship of our worship traditions, particularly the baptism and the Eucharist, that we maintain those as they've been maintained for us. But the Episcopal Church stewardship extends our relationship to stewardship of our relationships and to others, and especially to our communities. We are called by God to nurture relations with others and communities that reflect God's love, God's justice, God's mercy, and God's peace by engaging in kindness and advocacy and reconciliation. So this stewardship season, let's be mindful and be aware of God's need for our time, our talents, our treasures, and also for God's kingdom and creation. But let's also reflect on the stewardship towards our community and try to build communities that reflect God's love, God's justice, God's mercy, and God's peace. And for that we say thanks be to God.